this is going to be amazing. We're here at Twin Orchards with unbelievable stewards. It's always interesting to see people getting all the bad shots out on the driving range. Like I said, we're only going to capture the good shots today.
When the pressure's on, it's really important to keep a level head. You can't get too high and too low, right? Life throws you curveballs.
Richie went in, that was amazing.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it either.
Life was good to me. You catch a break, you got to give something back. And I don't know how anyone could think anything different.
This guy hits 300-yard bombs and he gets shit done. What are we talking about, baby?
So my key first thing in the morning is always starting with a good workout.
Brad, what I just heard of all the things that you just said is humble confidence.
The key to getting shit done is discipline. Putting your head down and getting it done. Nothing worth doing is easy.
It's best to get shit done if you're bringing other people along with you and you're helping them to get shit done.
There's one thing that all champions have in common. They get shit done. So welcome to the Get Shit Done experience.
Well, this is John Morris. We are back at it again. This time, the Get Shit Done experience takes it to the course. You can check us out at www.gsdxpodcast.com. Today, I am representing TTSG, GSD Technologies, and 2020 Design at the Little City Invitational. I mean, this is going to be amazing. We're here at Twin Orchards with unbelievable stewards to people with intellectual and physical disabilities, adults and children. Little City does an unbelievable job of taking care of these amazing families. And today, Tim Ward and the crew at TTSG, GSD Technologies, 2020 Design, and the Get Shit Done experience are here to capture all of this. And Tim Ward is doing an amazing job to sponsor this amazing event and to collaborate with Rich, Bobby, and the team at Little City to put on just an absolutely stellar event. We can't wait to capture as much content as we possibly can. Hopefully, we're going to see a whole bunch of birdies. Hopefully, we're going to see a whole bunch of smiling faces. They really do a spectacular job, and I know that Tim Ward and the team can't be more proud than to be part of this every year. And I can't be more proud than to be here to capture all this information. So we're going to be doing in-the-car interviews. I'm going to be capturing a whole bunch of shots, only the good shots, of course. We want to make sure that we show people in the best possible light. And we're going to absolutely be talking to some of the sponsors and some of the donors and some of the CEOs and executives and founders and their staff. We're going to promote brands. We're going to talk to these folks about how they get shit done and why it's so important to give back to those that are in need and why this is the event that they choose to offer their time, talent, and treasure. So stay tuned. This is going to be a ride. It might be a bumpy ride because I got a camera, a GoPro here on the golf cart windshield. But we're going to do our best to stabilize that. I can't wait. I might get out and shoot some of these shots with some of these folks. Let's see if I can stick a few for them. I have a feeling I can. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for some amazing content and some great people. Folks are checking in. You can see some folks on the putting green. We're going to drive down to the driving range, take a look at that. It's always interesting to see people getting all the bad shots out on the driving range. Like I said, we're only going to capture the good shots today. We want to make sure that we keep people on brand. Tim, what's it like sponsoring an event like this?
Amazing.
Why is it so important to you?
It's great. It's for a good cause. We've been doing this for a long time. We've been doing it for 5 years. It means a lot to me. It's an organization that's close to my heart. I worked there when I was 17 years old. 28 years later, we're still doing the same thing.
I know that the team at Little City is thrilled that you and your partner in crime, Mr. Bob Withers, put on an amazing event. Bob has been here since, 5 a.m. with his team, setting this whole thing up. I know this means the most to you, Bob. I know this is something that you look forward to every single year. Why is it so important to you, Bob?
The organization that does great work with the less deserved kids, so it's fantastic. When I first moved out here, I actually worked for another organization just like this. And I had an uncle who had some learning disabilities, so it's very important to us. Sorry, I was watching that shot.
Well, here's the cool thing. You got set up. Now you get to enjoy the day. What's the projected score for today, the 4-man scramble?
Actually, everybody plays their own ball. You pick the better ball, so there's a chance my ball doesn't get picked much.
The confidence on Bob Withers. Look at him. He's much more confident being the COO of TTSG. Why Little City? Why do you come out here and put your time and energy into this amazing event?
Me and Andy work for Motorola Solutions.
Hey, Andy.
We're in the finance crew. We got invited by our operating partner, Chad Workema, who runs supply chain for Motorola.
Good job, Motorola. Love to hear that. Why is it so important that you come out to an event like this? Why is it so important that you contribute your time and efforts to something like this?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great company. They have a great cause that they're doing. We love to help out. It's not just these events, but it's looking at how we can really help them not only grow, but accomplish really fun funding opportunities too.
Why Little City? Why do you choose to come out to this amazing event?
I've been on the board for 13 years. It's kind of a passion. I live in Palatine, so it's a local Palatine organization. They do great things, giving opportunities, children, adults, disabilities through their life from start to finish, and helping them prepare to live fruitful and valued lives in terms of taking care of themselves and integrating in the community. So it's a great organization.
My name's Jessica Silvestri, and I'm here with Performance Well, and it's a great opportunity to play a new course.
There's a lot of places you could put your money. There's a lot of places that you could donate your time, talent, and treasure. Why Little City?
I actually work with children with disabilities.
Okay.
So it's very something close to my heart. And when we were asked, I said, absolutely. We would definitely be part of this.
Good afternoon, golfers. Welcome to the 62nd Annual Little City Invitational, the longest running charity golf outing in the state of Illinois. I'm Steve Coleman. I'm co-chair this year, standing up here with Clay Wortham, who you'll meet tonight. We're so happy to have you all here. Today, we're honoring Jack George, which is just going to be a stellar event this evening as well. And big time thank you to our presenting sponsor, TTSG, GSD Technologies in 2020 Design. They have been a great partner of ours over the last year. We'll see them on the course today. They'll get a chance to see their awesome podcast and get to talk to John over here, who's doing a podcast today. Have fun with it. Enjoy the day. I have been co-chairing this for 5 years now, and we have had stellar weather every single time. So enjoy. Hit them straight. I'm going to introduce you to Rich Bobby.
Hello, golfers. Welcome to our Little City Invitational. Thank you for coming, each and every one of you. In addition to having fun today golfing, you are truly making a positive impact on nearly 1,000 people that we support. So we thank you all for being here, and I'm going to turn it over to someone who is extremely inspirational and who has challenged all limits to sing the National Anthem, and that is Jerry Rose. And you see by the thundering light what so proudly we hail o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Look at that guy right there. Boom. The one and only. This is a great place to stop and talk to you. There's a lot of people here at this event that don't exactly love to be on camera, but it's amazing. Every time they get on camera, they absolutely hit a brilliant shot. And then, of course, at that point, they're happy to get on camera and talk about their brand. But, you know, what's amazing to me is these folks are taking time out of their busy day. There's some seriously ultra successful executives, founders, owners, and business leaders here. And they're taking time out of their busy day to come out here and support Little City and the community that Little City promotes. And it just kind of lights you up because there's a lot of things that they could be doing. There's a lot of places they could be putting their money. There's a lot of places they could be putting their time. But they find it ultra beneficial to lift people up, and that's just so cool to me. And it just makes you want to rise up to a level of success so that you can contribute back. Something that I not only admire, but I hope to emulate and to really become ultra purpose-driven, to become significant, not just successful. And when I look around at this group of people, they're having so much fun. They know they're in for a great cause, and it's like it's just second nature to them. pretty cool. So I just want to stop and say hello. By the way, I've seen some amazing shots. I've seen some really bad ones too. Those ones won't go on camera. I promise people that I won't put their bad shots on camera, but there's been some bad ones, let me tell you. But many really good shots. Just saw a guy hit one about 310 yards, piped it down the middle, and he was like, please don't get me on camera. And then sure as heck, smack one, and then he's like, okay, I'll get on camera. So it's always interesting. But thanks for tuning in. If you watched the podcast this far, I'm really appreciative. And if you like this type of content, little self-plug, hop over to the Golf with JMO show and check out some of the content we're creating there. I'm gonna be doing all types of challenges. And my next challenge coming up is I'm gonna play the yellow tees, which is like the junior tees at Bowes Creek. I'm gonna see how low I could shoot. Wish me luck. Cheers, thanks for tuning in. All right, folks, I'm here with the one and only Chris Peter. What's happening, man?
Just enjoying the day.
So why do you come out to the Little City Invitational? Why do you come out here every year?
You know, this is a great event. I love that it happens to be 100 degrees every time we come out here. But look, it's for a great cause. You know, we got a lot of our partners that are involved with the association. So we're just here showing our support.
So tell me about what it is that you do and how you get shit done.
So we're with commercial insurance brokerage. I've been doing it pretty much since I got out of college. So Acrisure is a global brokerage for top 5 in the entire world and handle all sorts of accounts from food and beverage companies to contractors and manufacturers.
Love it. What would be 3 things that you would recommend to a client that you were approaching to get them to understand why they should go with your organization?
I think service, relationship, and responsiveness is everything.
This guy is a master networker, by the way.
Try to do our best with that too. So if we could bring more value to your association outside of just, you know, typical insurance and then bring some additional value, we're all about that.
All right, you've checked out the Get Shit Done experience before, so you know we're all about creating this commonality of what people do to get shit done. What are your keys to get up and get shit done? You've been successful for a long time and going to continue to do that. What are your keys to success?
Well, you know, I was a college athlete. I think it's kind of inbred into people that are competitive. You know, so my key first thing in the morning is always starting with a good workout. You know, I think getting there and getting your mindset and focus for the day is key.
All right, Chris, so you just got closest to the pin on a par 3. You going to make the putt or what?
It's easy.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Cheers. Thanks for coming out, man.
Love it, brother.
Back again with Brad Obachowski, PricewaterhouseCoopers. You just crushed the drive.
This has been fun. What a perfect day today. I think it was a little bit of coaching too, John.
I think it might have been. Unfortunately, it wasn't me. It was Joe and your group. Joe absolutely smoked one about 300 yards down the middle.
He did.
After I told him, hey, look, I could put one out there for you. He said, no, I'll absolutely crush it. No problem. Tell us a little bit about what's going on with your brand and what you're doing for customers.
Certainly. So at PwC, we just did a little bit of a reorganization inside our advisory business, really trying to better position our people to help organizations grow, expand, as well as dive into this world of artificial intelligence and digital modernization.
Unbelievable.
So,
what are your thoughts on that? Do you think that if we use it right, it's going to be an absolute positive? Is it a trend that's going to fizzle out, or is this going to take over and dominate?
I think this is something that we all have to learn to live and work with on a daily basis. It is here to stay. I think of all the advancements that have happened across our lifetime. Who would have thought we would have this little device that we can call people and watch movies and kind of communicate? So I think the ways of working in today's world have significantly changed. And I think we want to position ourselves to help organizations not just keep up with it, but get in front of it.
Brad, you've risen to the top. You're executive, I would imagine, overseeing a big group of people and divisions and so on. What's the key to go from start to finish, to rise to the top, to get to the level that you're at?
I think the biggest thing that I've had is successful mentors.
Okay.
In my organization, I've had an amazing group of managers and leaders and peers that have allowed me to learn from them. More of an apprenticeship model, kind of learn by doing. And I think the biggest thing that we want to make sure we can do as leaders across the organization is do a bit of that, making sure we can reach behind us and pull those individuals up. A little bit of everyday coaching, like here on the golf course as well, has been most successful in my career, and making sure we can kind of work and grow together.
Brad, what I just heard of all the things that you just said is humble confidence. That's a humble man right there, because he could have said a whole lot of different things, but he went right to where he should have, and that was absolutely beautiful. So how are we hitting them today? What's going to be the final score? What's your prediction?
I think we're doing well. We've got my wife and my great neighbor. The women are definitely helping carry us. A good handicap is always helpful here.
Yeah.
I think we're having a good time. We've got amazing weather supporting an amazing cause. Very, very proud to be on the board of directors here at Little City. I'm a newer member of the board, so this is my first official outing here. Looking forward to doing this many, many years.
What's it like to work with Rich Bobby?
Oh, he's fantastic. Oh my gosh,
so
he's
fun,
fantastic. When Rich and I first met, he gave me a tour of the campus, and it was just the smile, the passion, the energy, and just the excitement that he has going to work every day. Is not something that I can say on a daily basis. And he's got the ability to be able to contribute to all these wonderful individuals, both on campus and off.
One of the most authentically kind people that I've had a chance to meet, just like you, Brad.
I think that's
Thanks so much for coming on the Get Shit Done Experience. Greek and you hit him straight. We got to drive him to his ball because he's got to make birdie, baby. Let's go.
How do you feel about that swing?
Well, I'm thinking about the bogey. I just got in the last hole still.
So great swing thought, really fantastic swing thought. That's how we get shit done, right?
I'll take it.
We talk ourselves into the middle.
Got a birdie putt, right?
Congrats. Oh, that's going to be good. Safety first, middle of the green. That's how he does it. Strong chance he makes that putt. How do you feel about that shot?
Feel good. We got one on. We have one on. That's all we need. Now Mike can go at it. So.
Style points, baby. You look great.
Let's
go.
All great.
All great.
Look who's here. It's Nick Verzillo. You've seen him on the Get Shit Done Experience before, but never on the golf course. But get ready for it because you're going to see it a lot. You just stuck one to the middle of the green, pin high.
Yeah.
What was the distance?
145.
What'd you hit?
8-iron.
Little knockdown 8-iron into the wind. Perfect ball flight.
I lost the cut though, so.
It didn't cut as much as you wanted, but it was a fantastic stroke. You look good doing it in your GSD logoed shirt. So tell us a little bit about what GSD does.
Yeah, we're a managed service provider local to Hanover Park, Illinois. Most importantly, I mean, we handle all of IT, right? We let our clients worry about business and we worry about the IT side. So anything from security to, applications, data integrity. We have a list of engineers, right? So we have engineers ranging from different skill sets that really help them accomplish all their IT needs.
What's your favorite part about working with small to mid-sized business owners? Obviously they have, to control their budget. They don't have a ton of staff.
Sure.
So they really have to rely on an organization like GSD to kind of become all things to them as it relates to their IT environment. What does that feel like for you?
I think it's just the pride I have for allowing them to have confidence in us. But not only that, just allowing them to be able to be free. I mean, I've had so many clients tell me I can't sleep because I don't know what's happening with the security, all these data breaches. And truthfully, I mean, that's what I go for in terms of what the success, right? Is like, it's not really about necessarily dollars. That's, obviously you want to make them make sense of the value. But for us, it's more about, is it the right client? Is it the right fit? And, at the end of the day, I mean, as long as they feel great about where they are, that's where we get excited.
All right. So, Nick, you're great at IT. You're great at developing salespeople. Why should folks want to come join the GSD team on the sales capacity? Because you're building something special.
Yeah, because we care. I mean, we're not just out here just, pushing numbers or going out there and just looking for volume sales. We're here about finding the right fit for our company and for their company, right? So if you want to have a career and you want to look at, what can help you not only become a better salesperson, but also a better professional, that's what GSD is out for.
All right, so all you do is make birdie putts. I've never seen somebody make so many putts from 15 feet or in. He makes them all, folks. So you got about 25 feet uphill. What's the trick to putting? What's your swing thought? Well, how do you go about it?
The trick is you look at the halfway point.
Okay.
You aim for that target and you get your speed correct with the distance.
You
Once you do that, drops in a hole.
You heard it here first, folks. Nick Verzillo, GSD Technologies. Go make a birdie, man.
All right.
Thanks for coming on.
Appreciate it.
Oh, that's right at it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see Chris drop the closest to the pin shot. Check out this shot. From over the water, he drops it to right here. Look at this bad boy.
Great.
We got ourselves a tap-in par.
Oh my gosh, it went in the hole. What do you have to say, Rich? You went in.
I can't believe it.
Rich, you went in. That was amazing.
I cannot believe it.
I can't believe it either.
You know, my whole life I've been playing this, and this is the moment.
It was like you didn't even try. It's crazy. All right, so we're back with Rich Bobby, the one and only. He's putting this whole event on. Little City is absolutely destroying it today in the best of ways. What an amazing event.
It's incredible. And I'm not the one doing this. This is my team, John.
Your team is awesome.
And the sponsorship from TTSG, GSD, 2020. It's with the support of you all that makes this possible.
Well, I would think no less of the humility that you would bring because of your last appearance on the Get Shit Done experience. It was nothing but confident humility. That's kind of been the theme today. You bring out this amazing group of executives, leaders, just people that are just leveled up. They're at the top, and they're taking a day off from their busy days to come out here and contribute to the purpose that you have as an organization. What does that mean to you?
Oh, it's beyond meaningful. It's to know that everyone that's coming out here is truly making an impact on the lives of nearly 1,000 people we're supporting. It's just unbelievable. It's hard to even describe. Yes, I know they're having fun. They're having a great time, which is what it's about as well. But to know that the folks we serve are going to be better off because of everyone golfing here today. It's just amazing.
It's amazing. You know, Tim Ward and Bob Withers absolutely get up for this event.
Oh,
they just absolutely love it. This thing means the world to them. And I know that means a lot to you, that not only TTSG and GSD in 2020, but all of the people who are donors and sponsors that make this happen. Just what do you want to say to them?
You know, Tim and TTSG, GSD, 2020, we can't thank you enough. Tim Ward is authentically just an amazing human being who is kind, caring, smart business sense, at the same time has just such a big heart and a heart for our mission. And as you do too, John. I'm not just saying that because you're sitting next to me, but you do as well. So truly, we could not do this event without the support of Tim Ward, Bill Withers, and yourself and the rest of your team. It's just been a remarkable day, and I can't say enough for this weather that you guys also organized as well. So
we organized the weather. I was on last night on a conference call with Mother Nature, and boy, she drives a hard bargain. Let me tell you, but she said, no, this is happening today.
It is.
Even though the event afterwards is amazing. Talk to us a little bit about what it means to have the amazing event afterwards. You're going to get up and give a speech, and you have an honoree today.
The honoree, I'm just so delighted and truly humbled to recognize tonight. Jack George has been supporting Little City. I'm not making this up. For over 50 years.
That is amazing. This is the 60-second event, so over 50 years.
50 years, and he has been from a board member to our legal counsel, but the gentleman is as young as day, and you would never know that he's been supporting Little City for 50 years until you start talking with him. He tells you about back in 1963.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, he's it's truly a humbling experience for me to honor Jack because he's such an amazing human being, and I would not want to really, I cannot even describe like how meaningful this is for me as I look at Jack as a mentor. Truly.
So we know this means so much, but let's talk about the thing that really matters right now. How are we playing?
No comment.
You heard it here, Rich Bobby.
I just try to play hole by hole here. At the end of the day, I am not a good golfer. I just picked it up again last year. So I am happy if I could get a good shot. And just maybe John will get a good shot of me on camera driving like 300 yards.
Yeah, well, I did.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing. You've been using Titleist all day with the TaylorMade ball that you did with way out there. So
versus
amazing drive.
Kirkland balls, not
the Kirkland ball. Yeah, it's Kirkland. Sorry, Kirkland. You got to get a little more juice in those balls. Thank you so much for tuning in, Rich Bobby. It means the world that you put this together. You're doing an amazing job with Little City. We can't thank you enough for allowing us to be part of this. And you think there's pretty good odds that you're going to get a hole-in-one before the day's over because you got 2 cars on the line here.
Yeah,
so I hope you got the insurance because there's some good sticks out here.
There are some. We'll see. We'll see if there'll be a lucky winner.
All right.
Maybe it'll be you, John.
Rich Bobby.
All right.
Boom.
In the hole. Oh, that's right at it. Get in there.
All right, I'm here with the one and only Taylor. Taylor, what a shot, man.
Thank you very much.
144 yards, sticks it to about 15 feet.
Smooth pitching wedge, little into the wind off the right, island green.
I mean, all of the things. Island green, into the wind, beautiful stroke. What do you do?
I'm in the insurance business.
Okay. What's the name of the company?
DSP Insurance.
Okay. So why should somebody who listens to the Get Shit Done experience go with DSP Insurance?
You should go with DSP Insurance if you have a business that values service and professionalism, and you want to work with somebody when you pick up the phone and you know who's going to answer.
I love that. So what is the specialty of insurance? Obviously, there's a lot of layers to different types of insurance. Are you general, across the board, business? Like, what's the focus?
For sure. So you say insurance, sometimes, people's eyes gloss over, they fall asleep. So we try to keep it interesting and we try to keep it fun. We focus on commercial property casualty. So what's that mean? All types of business insurance, particularly in construction and manufacturing, professional service types of businesses. That's where we focus. Also health insurance, employee benefits, and surety bonding.
Awesome. You gave us a little bit of your purpose and principles as it relates to your business. Now tell us why you come to the Little City Invitational. Like, what does it mean to you to be part of something that is so purpose-driven?
So part of being a proudly independent and local agency, we're one of the few of size left here in Chicagoland that hasn't sold or merged with anybody else. And we like to support the community. We like to be involved in organizations that are doing good things in the community. Also good friends with Tim Ward at TTSG, and we're just happy to be here.
So what's the relationship with golf right now? Clearly, I saw you hit one shot. It was a beautiful shot. But what's the relationship with golf right now? Are we hot? Are we cold? Hit or miss? Where are we at?
The golf's a little up and down. I've played my whole life, so I played in college for a few years, and anytime I get to get out and get the swings in, I try to make it happen.
I love that. So what's the absolute key swing thought for you?
Keep the head steady and don't try to kill it.
I love it. You heard it from Taylor. If you need insurance, this is the guy to go to. And by the way, if you need a birdie, this is the guy to go to because he's got 15 feet for birdie. You going to make the putt?
I'm going to give it a shot.
Let's go.
Go.
Thanks.
Got a good stroke on it.
What's up? I'm here with Matt Sloan, Byline Bank. And by the way, if you're a business owner and you don't have a banker, this might be the guy you need to talk to. And he just smacked one about 270 down the middle. So maybe you're playing too much golf and not enough banking.
That's part of my job description. I love it.
That's where you got to get them out on the course. That's where you do all your business, right?
I brought some clients today.
All right. So
here we go.
Why is the Little City event so important to you?
You know something? We love giving back to a great cause, and there's nothing better than Little City. So we were happy to sponsor a foursome for a great charity.
Now, is that part of the core values that you instill into your team?
100%. 100%. Not just, doing right by the community, but giving back as well.
What's the favorite thing about your brand?
I love the fact that we have the ability to do what any big bank does, but you get the service of a small community bank. We bend over backwards for our clients and take a lot of pride in it. So it's phenomenal. I love the culture.
All about the partnership, not the transaction. So the Little City event, how long have you been coming to the Little City event? And also a sponsor.
It's our sponsor. It's Byline's first year as a sponsor, but I've had friends and family affiliated with it for years.
And are you going to keep coming back?
Absolutely.
You know why? Because they're going to win the tournament. They have to come back because you got to repeat as champions. Let's go. All right, this is the Get Shit Done experience. You heard it here first. Byline.
Byline Bank, Matt Sloan.
Matt Sloan. That's your guy.
Love it.
There you go. Good one. Back at it again. I'm here with another gentleman. I don't know what it is, but every time they come up to this tee box and they tee it up, they're nervous, and then they smoke one 250 to 300 down the middle, and you certainly did that.
Yeah. I mean, that's a little short for when.
Tell us your name and the brand you represent again.
Nathan Ray. I represent Alvarez and Marsal.
Okay. And what does Alvarez and Marsal do?
Alvarez and Marsal is kind of multi-capability management consultancy.
Okay.
So we, particularly my group and a lot of the folks that were here, including one of the board members, Amar Badia, we work in the healthcare space.
Okay.
So whether that's transaction services for companies going through mergers and acquisitions, or restructuring or process and performance improvements for health systems, hospitals, payers, you name it. We kind of cover healthcare front to back.
Does the market really ever matter if you have the right systems, controls, procedures, and fundamentals in the business?
It can. I mean, obviously, there's higher highs, lower lows when you're fighting yourself as well as the market. Yeah. Overall, if you have things kind of together, your processes down, then you're probably doing things where anything that's overperformance you can put into the growth of your business versus have to be repairing or restructuring or changing just to stay in business.
Why is it important for you to be here at the Little City event today?
I'm here to support, obviously, one of my colleagues who is, a big supporter of Little City. We just want to make sure that we can show up in force. He's obviously, a big part of our team, and we all like to show up for one another. So,
how important is team business?
It's everything.
It's everything. That's absolutely right. It's everything. And even though golf is a individual sport, it's really a team sport, especially at an event like this. I think you contributed to your team pretty well today. What's the final prediction? Are you going to win?
Something.
Let's go. Cheers. All right, folks. I'm here with Juan Honoree. I mean, a stellar golfer. Absolutely crushed one down the middle. How do you do that, man?
Honestly, I think it's just having someone else do it for me.
That's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
That's a very smart man. What brand do you represent?
Wintrust Bank.
Wintrust Bank. Oh, my gosh. I'm a Chicago Cubs fan, so you guys are huge with Chicago Cubs.
Yes.
Do I have to get the Chicago Cubs credit card that says Wintrust on it?
You definitely should. You should come down to one of our branches and get a debit card, and you can get it with Wintrust, Cubs, or White Sox. We also have some of the Big Ten schools. If whatever you're looking at.
Hopefully money. What if I was starting a business? Why should I go with Wintrust for a line of credit or a banking loan or?
Yeah, no, Wintrust. I mean, we stay true to our name. We're a community bank, and although we're still growing, we do whatever we can to keep that community feel that a lot of the big banks can't do. But we'll do everything else that a big bank can.
Growing, but dominating the Chicago market, folks. Dominating. All right, so what's the relationship with golf right now?
Golf, I love it, but it doesn't love me back. We're trying our best to become closer.
Sounds like many of the relationships I'm in. So the name of the podcast is the Get Shit Done Experience. What are your keys to getting shit done? How do you get so successful in business, and how are you so successful for your customers?
I think it's sticking to your values and working hard. Continue pounding the pavement. I mean, there's no other way. You can't take your eye off the ball and get comfortable. You got to keep working hard, finding ways to improve, become better, and stay true to who you are and the reason you got into the business to begin with.
There you are. A professional learner, professional implementer, professional golfer, professional banker. Wintrust, baby. Wintrust and Juan. You're ready. Man, we are back at it again. And I got to tell you, Jeff just absolutely destroyed one.
Every once in a while, right?
I mean, just absolutely obliterated one. So tell me about the brand that you represent and what you specialize in.
Yeah, so I work for GlenStar. GlenStar is a commercial real estate developer, owner of office buildings and industrial buildings here in Chicago, in Dallas, and then throughout the Southeast.
What's the hardest thing about the commercial market right now?
The hardest thing, I would say is there's been a lot of volatility in the market, right? Interest rates have risen. You can execute on a business plan, and, things outside of your control can really impact your business plan. But so I'd say that's the hardest thing, just the other market factors that are coming in and, impacting.
Do you find yourself to be somewhat of a business therapist at this point with the Volatile market?
You just kind of have to be positive and optimistic and do what you can. Yeah. I would say that's the most important thing.
You just heard the amazing advice. So tell me a little bit about how the golf game is going right now.
The golf game, well,
I saw the drive, so don't lie to me.
Well, it's just like the markets, right? Walking up and down, I would say, up and down. Some good, some bad, right?
Yeah,
that's
right.
life.
All right, so speaking of life, the whole idea of this podcast is we talk to people about how they get shit done. What are some of your fundamentals to living an effective life and a successful business career?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is ethics, right? Just always doing the right thing. That's going to always get you farther than doing the opposite.
I love it. I worked for a brand at one point. We had a core value, do the right thing even when it hurts. Right? Yeah. I just think that's an amazing thing. It's not doing the right thing doesn't mean that it's easy for you. It means that it's the right thing for everyone else. Right? So
sometimes the hardest thing and the right thing are the same, right?
Yeah. You're lucky when it's that.
Exactly.
So what is the prediction of final score today for you and for your team?
Oh man, well, like I said, we're struggling a little bit here. I'm gonna go with 9 under.
9 under? 9 under. All right. I think 12 under might win it. What do you say?
I think 12 under. That's kind of what we were predicting.
Yeah.
Front end.
I feel like that's a good.
Maybe some guys have a day. It's a little warm out here.
The ball is compressing today.
It is.
All right. So, if folks wanted to reach out to you, how do they go about doing that? What's the best way to get a hold of you and kind of get into the fold with your organization?
Yeah. So the best way to get a hold of us would be to go to our website, GlenStar.com. All of our information's there. You can see all of our projects, what we're up to, and that's going to be the best way to get a hold of us.
GlenStar.com. You heard it here first. This guy hits 300-yard bombs, and he gets shit done. What are we talking about, baby?
Let's go.
Coming on.
Thanks for having me.
I'm here with Daryl Jenkins from Spectrum Robotics, and he just absolutely crushed a drive about 300 yards. That was amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was amazing. Killed that.
When you show up, I really show off.
See, you're like the 5th person who's been, kind of a little camera shy, then the camera goes on, then you hit a 300-yard bomb.
It happens, man. It happens. But when it's a perfect day out with Little City, great golfers, great conversations, great cause. So I'm loving it, man.
So tell us a little bit about what your brand does.
So Spectrum Robotics, located in Elk Grove Village, we are a company that focuses primarily on smart technology, smart lighting, also floor cleaning in terms of robotic solutions, and then food and beverage delivery robots. So our space is really in a robotics and automation solution space.
How do you get into that?
Well, I have an IT background.
Okay.
I've been in this space for over 30 years, not in AI and robotics, but my background has been in the space of IT, and I love it. Right now is a good time to be in robotics and automation.
Oh my gosh, it's absolutely a great time. So what gives you the guts and the wherewithal to start your own organization?
I think the idea of just being able to make an impact, meaning impact communities, also making a transformative difference in the communities. Our role really is not one of transactional, it's all relational. So we like to work with people that want to try to make a difference with technology. Number one, in the area of operational efficiency. Number two, labor shortages, as you know. Our robots don't call off sick. No, PT time, right? And then thirdly, your savings. So we help companies achieve their ROI.
Awesome. So a lot of streamlining, using technology for more efficiency, more cost effective. And by the way, I would imagine that helps a business to scale, which means that they can hire more people. So it's not like you're necessarily replacing people. It's allowing companies to grow more efficiently to scale.
Yeah.
And then they can bring more people in. Keep doing it.
Yeah. What I appreciate about what you said is we're not replacing employees.
Yeah.
We're actually augmenting what they do and reallocating the employees to do more work, more customer engagement.
Yeah.
Some of the accounts that we've been working with really are in the various verticals, such as hospitals, health systems, senior livings, casinos, gaming space, also higher education. So love to, in fact, what would really be great is to have robots out here on the golf course in the clubhouse delivering food and beverage.
That'd be amazing. That would be amazing. Just driving out here, you just type something in and they just pull a card out to you.
Yeah, our robots have menus on it.
Yeah.
So you have an advertising screen on it. So sponsors could actually advertise their brand right on our robots.
What are we doing, folks?
From Spectrum Robotics, Elk Grove Village.
Let's go. Get in the game of sponsorship. It's where it's at. You don't need to promote your own brand. Let somebody else's amazing product or service do it for you. And then this guy will get out on the Little City tournament and hit amazing drives. You going to make the birdie?
We're going to.
What's the relationship with golf right now? How are we feeling about the game?
Oh, this is a perfect weather, perfect group of golfers. And then the cause is what really gets me excited.
Yep. It's all about purpose. This is how executives rise to the top. They bring people with them. Yeah. That's how they do it. Thanks for being on.
It's a pleasure.
Pleasure.
Let's go get this drive.
Let's go. Folks, I'm here with Ramphis, also known as Richie. Tell us about your brands.
Yeah, so I have two companies, 360 Benefits. We're an employee benefits brokerage firm here in Chicago, working with middle market companies to help them reduce the cost of their healthcare spend. And then I have another brand called Pichon Golf, with the idea is to really get folks into golf. I didn't pick up a golf club till I was 30 years old, and that's a travesty. We need to get golf clubs in kids' hands sooner so that they can experience the joy that I experience every day.
By the way, he's repping it today. The hat, the shirt, right? Absolutely smooth, amazing fabric. But I got to tell you, I also watched this golf swing. You just hit one about 3 times straight down the middle. Former baseball player. Where did you play?
I played in the city of Chicago, Clemente High School, after Roberto Clemente, the greatest baseball player to ever lace him up. And then I went to University of Wisconsin and played club baseball there.
Let's go. So what are the keys to being effective in business? Obviously, you built multiple brands now. You're taking care of customers and clients. What's the absolute keys? If you were going to give advice to the younger generation or somebody maybe who's stuck in the middle that wants to make the jump.
Integrity and never cut corners. I say you do what you say you're going to do. And when you can't deliver, fall on the sword. It's okay to not be able to deliver every single time, but they know you're trying. They know you have high integrity. They're always going to trust you.
How do folks get in touch with you to hook you up with your golf apparel brand?
Yeah, so you can find us on Instagram, on social media, pichon.golf, Pichon.golf. The word pichon is a term of endearment in Puerto Rican culture. It's likened to the American word bro.
What up, bro?
Exactly.
All right, so if folks wanted to completely redo their benefits and all the different things that you do, how would they get in touch with you for that?
Yeah, you could find me on LinkedIn. It's Ramfis Marrero, Marrero. And all my contact information is there. We want to be reachable, so you can reach me through those platforms.
All right, so last question. The name of the podcast is the Get Shit Done Experience. What's the key to you getting shit done?
The key to getting shit done is discipline. Eat the frog, right? So if you're going to do something that's difficult, do it right away and make sure that you're putting your head down and getting it done. Nothing worth doing is easy.
Richie, you crush. Great to meet you, man.
Pleasure's all mine.
Let's go.
Thanks, JB.
All right, I'm here today with Andy, retired. What did you do, Andy?
Business, a little media, a little autism.
Okay.
Both, yeah.
That's awesome. So why do you come out to the Little City event? Why does it mean so much?
Well, Tim Desmond is a neighbor of mine, good friend. His son, Kevin, grew up in our neighborhood and is now living in Little Cities. So it's a nice thing to do every year to help Tim a little bit. It's a nice day to be out with people. It's a nice day to give to a good cause.
I love that. So how important is it to you in your life and in your business career to give back?
Oh, it's 100% important. I have two charities that I work with, and look, life was good to me.
Yeah.
And you catch a break, you got to give something back. I don't know how anyone could think anything different.
So golf can be good to you and bad to you, or you got a difficult bounce on the last shot, but how's the overall round treating you?
I played okay. It's a very tough course.
It is a very tough course.
Tough course. Approach shots are, you got to be
very difficult.
But no, it was good fun. Good place to be. Nice day. So all fun.
What type of advice would you give to people that maybe are at the middle or maybe are starting out their career and want to rise to the level that you have and get to the point where they can retire and come out and support charities and play some golf and give back to society?
It's real simple. Show up every day and pick something that you have passion for and then work hard, right? It's real simple. None of us are geniuses. Sure. Very few. I mean, maybe Bill Gates is, but
he's pretty smart.
Most people are pretty normal, and they just pick something they like and they work hard at it, and it works out. It's a great country. It's hard to screw up here if you show up every day and work hard.
Amen. It is a great country. You're absolutely right. So you heard it here first. The Get Shit Done Experience. The key is show up. Show up every day, baby, and you could be like this man right here someday. Let's go make some birdie putts.
Let's make it.
So you all just single-handedly kept our music therapy program alive. So get yourselves a round of applause for the Disabilities magnificent program. This is truly a program that is not funded by the state. There's no other dollars we get for this program. The dollars that make that program happen, that made it possible for that amazing choir to sing, comes from folks like you. So please give yourselves another round of applause, making this possible. And I want to thank our amazing staff. Will we please have our staff stand up for those of you back here? All right, everyone. Did I see the staff? I didn't see you standing. There you are. All right. Thank you to our amazing staff, because they are the ones that make this mission happen day in and day out. And I will also call out some folks from our executive team. I know some are not here. They had to head out because of other duties. But Kelly Evans, our Chief Operating Officer, Ann Morris, who is our Chief of Communications and External Affairs, Mike Schultz, who's our CFO, Tracy Dudek, who is our chief of HR. And last but not least, I want to thank Tina Miracini, and it was trying to hide in the back. Madeline, Teresa, Yulia, Alexandra, thank you all for making this event possible. These are the folks that made this event possible. Give a round of applause. Thank you. And I want to thank our board of directors. I have some of our board of directors who are here. Please stand up. Yeah, all right, get them a round of applause. Thank you. So all of these folks, including yourselves, is who makes this. That's who makes this mission happen. So we thank you again. I have the distinct honor and privilege to recognize and announce our 2025 Little City Invitational Maury Kelman Humanitarian Award, and that individual is Jack George. Jack has been supporting Little City for over 50 years. Over 50 years, Jack has given his heart, his soul, his mind, his time, his talent, his treasure to keep Little City afloat in so many different ways. One, he used to be a board of directors, but he's also been our legal counsel for a endless number of years, and probably about 50 years in total, been our legal counsel. So Jack has been there for the good, the bad, and the ugly of our history, for a majority of Little City's history. But I first want to just share a brief story about Jack. And that is, I've had the privilege and opportunity. I've been with Little City for 13 years. And on a deep level, I've got to know Jack over these years. And he is a man who is authentic. He truly cares. And his heart is bigger than anyone I know. Jack has helped us in some legal binds, and one in particular, I won't get into the details, involved the state citing us for something that we didn't do. It was really an injustice citation, as I would call it, but Jack not only won the case for us, but methodically dismantled the other side's arguments to get us to a place where we were safe and free and clear of the citation. But that's not the story, really. The story is that Jack had shared with me, because this was involving some of the kids that we served, that I will not let them do this to our kids. And that was what really rang true for me, was that Jack's passion for this mission, beyond legal expertise, his love and passion for this mission runs so deep. And I just admire him from head to toe, and I truly believe that Little City today is better off because of Jack George. And I can't thank him enough. It's been a distinct honor and a privilege to announce the 2025 Maury Kelman Humanitarian Award, and presenting this to our beloved friend, Jack George.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks so much for taking the time to be here tonight. We sure were blessed with a great day of golf. Unfortunately, this is the first time I haven't played in a long time because of some back problems. But everybody in my group that played said they had a wonderful day, and it was a wonderful outing. This award is named after Maury Kelman. And Maury Kelman is a man that I knew 50 years ago when I got involved with Little City, because it was Maury Kelman who came to me and to my partners, Rich Daly and Mike Daly, and Maury said, can you guys give a hand to Little City with some of their legal problems? And we said, sure. And so 50 years ago, I started out representing Little City. And Maury was, as you know, one of the founders of Little City, and really believed wholeheartedly in the mission. He was a wonderful man. He was married to a woman by name of Millie. They had 6 kids. They had a home here on the grounds of Twin Orchard Country Club, And he did so very much. But what he did was he said to me, Jack, I'm going to tell you about Little City. And he took me over to Little City and he explained and showed me some of the grounds and the rest of it, which is a beautiful place to go to. But he explained to me all about Little City. And he said, you know, Jack, in 1959, Little City was formed. And it was formed by a group of parents who had children with disabilities. And these parents were very concerned about making sure that their children had the best help available. And so they were very concerned about that. But the other major concern that they had was that they wanted to make sure that in the event something happened to them, Little City and the goals that these people had for their children would be carried on after that. And so that was what, in 1959, when they created Little City, that was really the mission for Little City that was created by those people, which was to care for all of the children and adults of Little City who had developmental disabilities. And you've heard tonight from so many people, you've looked at the program and you can see all of the different programs we have at Little City, which have all benefited all of the people at Little City. It is so true that people with developmental disabilities have talents that a lot of us never have. I mean, you could talk about the music school, music program, you can talk about the arts program. And the arts program is something that has really fostered over the years and has been a wonderful thing, because it's been determined that people with disabilities have a way of, through art, of expressing themselves that normally a lot of us can't do. And they have done that. And so it's my goal this coming year to take some of the artwork that we have at Little City and through the people that I represent downtown to make sure that our artwork is exhibited in those buildings downtown so that they will be given the recognition that they should be. You know, I could go on and talk about all the programs. I mean, one that was featured here, which was dear to my heart, of course, is our Zillow program, where we went out and we created these group homes for our adults to have a chance to live in a community, experience the community, work in the community, and have a regular, normal life like everyone else is entitled to. The thing that the key word that we've always wanted to use with Little City is that everyone at Little City is entitled to the same dignity and other things that we all are entitled to. And it's our responsibility to carry that forward. I was thinking to myself the other day about Little City and how long I've been involved with it. And I was thinking about back in 1959 when these parents created Little City and set forth their mission. And I thought to myself, if we could sit at a table and talk to those people and mothers and fathers and say, what do you think? You know, it's been this many years, 70 some odd years since it was started. What do you think? And I think they would say, a good job, well done. That's what I think they would say. And they'd be thrilled for the cure that their children, our children, and future children will receive at Little City. And so I thank you for the award. As I said to Rich when he called me about it, I said I really, Rich, would accept this award based on behalf of the staff of Little City. The staff at Little City is key to our operation. The love and kindness that the staff gives to the adults and children in Little City is just unbelievable, second to none. And I think when people know that, I mean, they really appreciate it. So my request to you is that I accept the award. Thank God for it. I'm so thoughtful of everyone to think of me and give it to me. But I hope that all of you will take the time to consider Little City. There's many charities. We all have different charities that we support. But give some thought to Little City. Keep it on your mind. Please consider it. Give to it. It's a very, very special place, and it really needs an awful lot of encouragement over the years. So please stick with it and help them out as much as you can. Thanks again.
All right, it seemed fitting to do this interview in the clubhouse instead of in the golf cart. Today we're here with our honoree for the Little City Invitational, Jack George. Jack, what does it mean to you to win this award, get this recognition set?
Well, it means an awful lot to me because it was named for Maury Kelman, who was really one of the original founders of Little City, and all the work he did in creating Little City and the mission for Little City, which is to take care of and guard over all people with developmental challenges, our children and adults. It means to me an awful lot because Maury was a pal of mine, and we did an awful lot together, and I had the devotion that he had for Little City was something I've always admired, and so it was special for me to receive this.
Now, this is the 62nd Invitational.
Right.
You've been with Little City as legal counsel and
for 50 years.
For 50 years.
Right.
So what does it take to have that much dedication, discipline, and staying power?
Well, it's just I love my work and I love Little City, and Little City, as I said, is a very special place. And when you're doing things for special people, and it's really not work, it's just and it gives you great reward. I mean, as I said earlier, we all have different talents, we have different opportunities. Sometimes some people have more challenges than others, and when somebody has a challenge, it's nice to be able to help them out, and that's what I'm glad I've been able to do.
Jack, you've impacted so many lives, but you've also had a plethora of success. What are the keys to success?
The keys for success are, number one, working hard. And working hard is extremely important. Being straight with people, being honest, being kind to people. For me, that's what it is. For me, I've had success because of that, because of the way I enjoy being with people. I enjoy representing them, and I do my best, and I do it as honestly as I possibly can. And I think that's the key to success.
One final question. What are the odds that you're coming back for another 50?
Well, I'll do my best. I just turned 85 a month ago, so I will. I'm still working. I still would continue to work. I represent clients on pretty large cases. I'll be coming as long as my little old body will let me to come, and so I'll be coming out of the Little City for a long time.
Absolutely brilliant. Congratulations. Absolutely amazing and very much deserved.
Thanks very much. Thank you so much.
So that's a wrap from the course. We're going to catch some more content inside, but I hope that you enjoyed some of the content that we put together. Some amazing swings, some swings that people probably wish they had back, but some great perspective and people that are out here doing the right thing, right? To lend a hand to people that need it and to give back. A lot of folks have been ultra successful. I'm sure that it gives them a lot of gratitude and purpose and feel goods to be able to give back. That's what these tournaments are all about. It's commonality and community, people coming together for one cause, to raise awareness, put their energy in, and enrich lives, right? Empower people and enrich lives. That's what it's all about. We like to get shit done, but just remember, it's best to get shit done if you're bringing other people along with you, if you're lifting people up and you're helping them to get shit done. Hope you had a great experience. We certainly did. Just remember, we got shit done.
Can your business handle 15% growth? If yes, you have to engage with 2020 Design. They fuse data and creativity to stop the scroll, break through the noise, and grab the attention of your future customers. 2020 Design will create competitive, click-worthy campaigns, design and build custom websites, spark your social media presence, and structure email campaigns that get right to your audience, the decision maker. Let's boost attention and awareness, which allows you to convert more sales. Check them out at 2020design.com. That's the number 20, TWENTY design.com.